A few weeks ago, Premier Yarns had a massive sale on their website. It was called Premier Week. And every day they released new sales and new sales. And I was influenced to go look, which means I bought yarn. I bought more yarn. Do you want to see? Here she is in all her glory. She's a pretty good sized box. And I kind of remember what I bought, but I also don't remember. Is that a bad thing? And it was no mystery yarns this time, just regular yarns that I purposely bought. So it's not like any of this should be a mystery to me, and yet it is. Okay, so let's open it up. I haven't even opened it, and saving it to open on camera it's very difficult because I just want to rip it open and see what's inside. Oof. Okay. Okay. First off, I am not a fan that they don't put it in plastic bags because, especially coming into winter, if it was snowing, if it was wet outside, then the yarn would be ruined or gross. So I like when yarn companies put it at least in some kind of plastic so that I'm not worried that my yarn is going to be in a really sad stage when it finally arrives to me. So first up, this is in a bag because I bought a 3-pack of it. This is the Sweet Roll DK. They had like 2 colors left and they canceled one of them that I had ordered. So I only have this one called Yellowstone. Well, here, I will pull it out. This is called Yellowstone. Very fitting. I think the only reason I'm calling it Yellowstone is because it is yellow. So Sweet Roll DK, this is 100% acrylic, lightweight 3, and oh my gosh, that is a very lightweight. It's calling for a 3.75 millimeter hook. That is tiny. Okay, look, this is not, that is so not a 3. That is like a 2 weight. That is a thin yarn. Ooh, I might have to change my plans that I had for this. It's 541 yards, 495 meters. So, I mean, there is a lot of it, and it was a 3-pack, so you're getting a lot of yarn. But that is thin. That is such thin yarn. That is definitely more than a 2, or definitely more like a 2. All right, not super happy with that one. I do like it. It was a fantastic price. I don't know if they gave me, one sec. Okay, I'm back. So there is not an invoice in the package. I had to go to my email and in my high-tech form, I have written down the original prices and the sale prices. I am super fancy. So this was normally $12 for a 3-pack, and it was only $7 for a 3-pack. So, I mean, you can see why I bought it. 7 divided by 3, you're not going to get an even number, but it's like 2.33, so $2.33-ish a cake, which, I mean, as much as I'm not super happy with the weight of it, that's a really killer price. So $7 was what that cost. And so I am really excited about this. This is called Poppy. Look at that. So pretty. This is a bulky number 6. Look at all of those colors. And that is definitely a bulky weight. Oh my gosh. 80% acrylic, 20% wool, 98 yards or 90 meters. And it is calling for a 9 millimeter hook. So I use millimeters when I want a hook size I know that it's like, so this is US M13, but I have forgotten a lot of those. So I tend to go by millimeters because that's what a lot of the yarn pack or the hook packs will come in. Anyway, this color is called Vino, like vine, Vino. This is, it seriously is just gorgeous. I actually have been eyeing this over on the Hirschner's website for a while. And when I saw that this was part of the sale, I was like, done. I want to make a really gorgeous hat out of this. I think it would be a really pretty bulky hat. So much so that I actually bought 2 colors. So again, this is wino. Like it has some pretty pinks in there and some oranges, some grays. You can see all of those. And then this one is called Sundown. Kind of like a sunset. So you have purples, you have those oranges like a sunset, you have those blues, grays, really, really pretty. And the construction of it is interesting. You can see that there are 2 yarns wrapped together. So you're going to get this really pretty yarn effect as you're working it up with the colors just kind of slowly melding into each other. I am really excited for this. I don't have a hat pattern in mind, but again, I knew I had to grab this. This one, especially because I've been eyeing this one for months. So these are normally $7.99. They were on sale for $4, so 50% off, which is why I grabbed 2. So gorgeous. I love the colors on this. Next, this comes in a bag too because I bought 3 of them. I feel like this is more geared towards knitting. It's just some yarn just kind of plays better with knitting and some plays a little bit better with crochet because when you're, you know, doing each craft, it kind of pulls a little bit differently. This one, you'll see what I mean. Don't like pull the label off. Oh my goodness. That was really special. Don't mind me being super awesome. Well, that's how it's supposed to look. I'm just talented. Anyway, this is Dottie yarn. Dottie is normally $7.99. It was on sale for $4 again. So I bought 3 of them because 656 yards. That's going to do some damage. 600 meters. It is a 3 weight, which I still feel is super, super light. I mean, it's a lighter end of a 3 weight to me. Like on camera, it looks like a normal 3, but it is a little bit lighter. 4mm hook. Now that sounds a little bit better for a 3 weight. And this is called Blue Skies. So I got 3 of them because I thought they would make a really pretty blanket. If you can see on here, so that is what it looks like knit up, purple and blue. And then you have all these speckles. So you're going to have them kind of running throughout. 656 times 3, that is a lot for a blanket. So I knew this would be a really cute kind of maybe a baby blanket or something fun for the spring. And I love teal. There's actually 2 different colors. You can see there's kind of a bright teal and then more of a bright blue, I should say, and then a teal. And then it's really pretty purple. So that was $4 each. And I got 3 of them. I then got, this is called Momenti yarn. They were sold in a 3-pack, and the 3-pack was normally $18 and it was on sale for $12. So Momenti yarn, 437 yards a cake, 400 meters. So times 3, you get like 1,300 yards, which isn't too bad. This is 58% cotton, 42% acrylic, and 4-weight, medium 4-weight, and it is asking for a 5.5 millimeter hook. Ooh, and this is chain spun. So if you don't know what that means, if you look really closely, can you see? Maybe I get it more in the middle. There we go. Can you see how that kind of forms a chain? So that is chain spun, which I think is really, really fun. But this is the color Dusk. Very pretty fitting name for it. It does look like dusk. You have those kind of almost grays, and then there's like purple, and it's kind of, actually this is more of a light purple, but these again were $12 for 3-pack, and I figure they're going to make a really cute baby blanket. That does feel like a good 3 to me. There weren't a lot of options left in that one either, so I snapped up what I could. I got it in another color, and this color is Sweet Pea, which I had to. So one of my dogs, Penelope, one of the nicknames we've given her is, we'll call her Sweet Pea. And I have no idea where it started. She's just Sweet Pea, which is fun because if you put it together really fast, it's like Sweepy. But her name is Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea Penelope. So this is, I had to get this color because it's perfect. So this is a bunch of pretty pinks. This is a darker pink, kind of a peachy color, and then it kind of goes back into it. What I am loving about this yarn, I don't know if it has a nice center pole, because that would be too easy, is it is mixed. So you can see that you have that color, but then you also have like white, this kind of cream mixed through it. So to me, it's like holding a yarn double. I love holding like a regular yarn and then holding white with it. And then you end up with this really pretty, not marled, but I guess marled's a good term for it, effect. And yeah, that was another thing that drew me to this one. So Momenti. Again, that was $12, normally $18. So these last few, I'm kind of hoping that the vision in my head works out the way I had hoped. This is Bloom DK. I have seen this in the store quite a bit, and this is definitely a yarn that is intended more for knitting, because when you work it up, you get this look from these colors, and it forms what looks like flowers, hence bloom. There are 656 yards in this. There's 600 meters. It is a lightweight 3. I feel like this is more of a lightweight 3 than those other ones. Maybe I'll pick one up and I'll compare it so you can see what I mean. And this is 100% acrylic. I had to find it. And a 4 millimeter hook. This color is called Baby's Breath. So my vision for this, and I thought I bought 2 colors with it, but I just bought one. Their Premier Basics were also on sale. This is lightweight 3, 100% acrylic. This is 306 yards. And this is called Petal Pink. 4 millimeter hook. I was it kind of matches. That's what it was. The green was really hard to match online. So I was going to maybe bring this to a store and see if I could match it locally. But my thought was to do something so that I could pull that pink in. The pinks, they look more similar on the screen, but in real life, like this is a bit more hot magenta. And this is a little bit more subdued. I don't know if you can, there you go. Now you can kind of see like the difference in the two. But I'm hoping that they kind of go together. The other one that I bought is another Bloom, and this one is Gerbera. Should have asked my mom. She's a flower person, not me. But I really loved these. And again, knitting, you would kind of get them to look like this. So I'm curious how crochet will work up with it. For this one, I got that. Ooh, that does match pretty well. This one is coral. And then, no, that one doesn't, I don't think that one really goes. This is more of a dark kind of green teal. And this is definitely brighter. This color is turquoise. So again, that one doesn't quite match either. I think, no, you really do need a darker because those are not similar enough. However, I could get away with these two. So I'll have to go to the store on this one too and see if I can find something that kind of matches. But anyway, these were $2. So I got coral and what did I say? Turquoise. And oh, I know why I got these two. Bright aqua and purple because I thought they might go with the dotty yarn. And I'm right. Look at how that blue goes. So there's two blues in here. It goes really well with that blue. And then that purple is going to go great with that. Oh, okay. So that plan worked out. And that will look really good. But the other... Okay, let me show you in comparison to this sweet roll DK. And I can show you what I mean with how they're a little bit different. So this is the sweet roll DK. And here is the bloom. You're going to make a liar out of me, aren't you? Okay, can you see the difference? This is that lightweight lightweight DK that I was talking about. It's more like a 2-weight. And then this is more like a regular DK. There. Now can you kind of see the difference? This is slightly thicker and this is definitely thinner. Or maybe I'm just really weird about this and it's not that noticeable. I don't know. Anyway, that is my premiere order. I am super excited. A lot of this is going to be really awesome spring projects. So keep an eye out for this. And thanks for joining me. I have a yarn addiction, obviously. And I mean, I do use it. I promise a lot of this does get worked up and donated. So I feel okay shopping from yarn sales because I know that in the end it's for a good cause. But I definitely have two hobbies, and one is crochet and one is buying yarn. Anybody else have this issue? Thanks for joining me, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.